All right, we've got a match from the Pig Games in Colorado Springs at Monument Valley Park. This was a round robin men's 4-5 plus bracket, and we've got Patrick Roy and Tim Van Hine on the close side, and Sandeep Mady and Benjamin King on the far side. So Sandeep kicked us off. And a nice trigger pull from Sandeep. They kept the volleys going, but that last one caught Tim on his right hip, chicken winged him a bit, and great first point. So Sandeep's got 102. Little bit of a high third, and then that fifth shot didn't clear the net. So it's going to be side out. Patrick serving 0-1-1. Nice drop from Patrick. Oh, and Sandeep sped the ball up right at Pat's right hip. He was sitting backhand and couldn't come around fast enough. And a third shot drive. Ben tried to cover the middle there since he was the player at the net, but Sandeep was there ready to go with his forehand, so Ben was apologizing to Sandeep for taking that ball and missing it. Ooh, I thought Tim was going to go ATP with that one, but great shot and just placed it in the middle right at Ben's inside foot. So we've got Tim serving 2-1-2. Nice get off the net from Sandeep there. A nice first trigger pull from Tim, but Sandeep was able to reset that last one, and Tim went to get aggressive with that ball down the middle and just hit it into the net. Great lead from Patrick there on Ben's drive. So we're going to have second server. Sandeep has 1-2-2. Nice little backhand from Sandeep. Pat tried to counter it, just hit it out a little wide. This was a really fun event. I just have to say, both years I've attended and played, Kathy, the lady that puts it on and runs it, is awesome. She's one of my favorite tournament directors, and these guys had a great bracket too. It was fun to watch them all day. We played mixed the next day, and Sandeep's team actually took us out, so wow, what a great return from Sandeep. Heavy slice, really deep. That's a tough ball for Tim to deal with. Nice deep return from Ben that time, and on this last one, Pat thought Sandeep was going to go wide, which is pretty common when you have a forehand. It's likely to go cross court towards the line, but Sandeep went to Pat's inside foot, kind of behind him, and that's a smart play. Good spot. Sandeep's kind of throwing some off-pace speed-ups in there and testing the guys. That last one just landed deep in the corner behind Patrick, and Sandeep's got 3-2-1 here. Nice little hands battle there. Ben had a wild get in the middle of that point, but Tim and Patrick came out on top for that one. So we've got Ben serving 3-2-2. Nice deep serve from Ben. Pat just threw it up. Give him some time to get to the line. Working the dinks. And Ben goes for the flick in the bottom left corner behind Tim. Just hit it long. So Patrick serving 2-3-1. Nice job. And a rolling speed up towards Tim, but he was ready for it and countered at Ben. Just hit that last one out. I'm not sure what happened there. It's hard to see from this angle, but I think when Sandeep sped that up, Tim may have graced it and just didn't get on it. Both of the guys were kind of there and ready. Tim may have just kind of pulled off at the last second, knowing that Pat was there with a forehand, but not totally sure. Not a great drop. Pat and Tim are kind of working Sandeep here a little bit with the dinks, but he's doing a great job sticking with it. And I think Sandeep either did an off speed or just let that one up a little bit. Tim was able to get in there with his backhand and attack. And then a great block from Patrick that ended the point. Really nice backhand roll from Sandeep right at Tim's feet. Tim's doing a great job keeping the guys back, working the point, good power, good placement. We got a little side spin serve there from Sandeep, it looked like. Nice wide dink from Ben, working Tim's backhand. Oh, an unlucky net roll in the middle of that point for Ben and Sandeep. Tim got a real good crack at that one ball. Ben got one back, but Tim definitely had the leverage there. Some nice backhand rolls, but Ben's left up a little high. Pat has a great backhand counter and just hit it down low to Sandeep's backhand. Wasn't coming back that time. So we got 5-3-1, a little lead for Pat and Tim. That was a great reset in the middle of the point for Patrick and a nice attack right at Ben's right side of his body and chicken winged him a bit. So now we've got a side switch at 6. Patrick and Tim are looking good. Let's see if Sandeep and Ben can get a couple points. They've been stuck at 3 for a while now, so I'll be curious to see if they change anything up. Nice deep return from Ben. Oh, Sandeep went to roll that ball, keep them back, but didn't clear the net. Nice backhands from Sandeep. Some really unique backhands from Ben there. You can tell he likes that shot. He doesn't like the way that point ended, but he likes his backhand. He's got a racquetball background, and I think his kind of flowing roll shots probably come from there. Nice little dab, as Patrick likes to call it, at Sandeep and earn that pop-up for the put-away. Looks like these guys are going to take a timeout, which is a good call. Patrick and Tim have had a nice run of it and really have a hefty lead in this game, so good timeout called from Ben and Sandeep. We'll see if they change anything up when they come back. So it's going to be 9-3-1, Patrick serving. Looks like Ben and Sandeep are going to switch. Oh, man. He loves that forehand rolling shot, but they're in a tough spot right now. They've got a pretty big hole. It's got to be losing a little bit of confidence. Nice spot from Ben on the return to Tim's backhand, and just didn't get that drop over, so we got 10-3-2. Good get off the net from Tim. Patrick's really working the dinks here. And took a ball that was pretty low to try to speed up. Sandeep knew it was going out and ducked, which is a great auto response when your opponent is speeding up from below the net, unless they've proven to be able to speed that up with a lot of topspin. And a lucky net roll for Ben and Sandeep. Got a point on the board, so we got some movement. And hey, you know, net licks are never ideal, but these guys will take it right now. So we've got 4-10. Missed drive from Ben, but we've got a second serve, so Sandeep's got 4-10 too. Nice speed up from Tim to Sandeep's right hip. Oh, he thought that one might be out. I think it was, unfortunately, but you know, things happen so fast in pickleball, it's tough to say in the moment. Wow, what a tricky shot from Ben there, and then he gives us the point. Make sure we were looking. Yeah, we caught it, Ben. Nice shot. So we got another chance at match point here on Tim's paddle. Nice drop. Some good backhands from Tim and Ben. Nice control. And a great look from Sandeep there. I like that choice. Just go behind Tim, but hit it a little wide. Great win for Tim and Pat here. They went on to get second in this event overall. Really fun match to watch, guys. See you next time.